Check, check. Mic's working? Sounds good? That's my favorite part of any concert, when the roadie comes out and checks the microphone. Doesn't matter if it's a big concert or a small concert, everyone's standing around waiting for the band to walk on stage, and then that one lone roadie walks on stage and half the crowd starts going, yeah! Oh, that's just the guy. And he's got to do that awkward, I'm not the band. Comes out and checks the mic. Check 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check-ka, check-ka. Left monitor, left monitor. Check 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I always cheer that guy. I'm like, you're doing it, buddy! Woo! Went to go see a band called Lamb of God. Yeah, that's the reaction. Yeah. Sounds like they would be a Christian band. They are not. Very extreme heavy metal. Roadie comes out and checks the mic, a little bit different at the Lamb of God concert. Comes and checks the mic. Check 1, check 1, 2. Ah! Ah! Murder! Bullet. Left monitor, left monitor. Ah! And then he left the stage, and I laughed for 27 minutes straight. Like, what was that? That's that guy's job. That's what he does. That's what he does professionally. When he fills out his taxes under occupation, he puts that down. What is that? Where was my guidance counselor in high school when that job was being floated around? It's a sweet gig. Hang out with rock stars all day. Then once a day you go on stage and scream into a microphone. Then go back to the van and huff paint, I guess, until the next sound. It's a sweet gig. Went to go see a band called Alice in Chains. Yeah, a couple of 90s rockers, grunge rockers from Seattle. Like, if you saw them back in the 90s, it would have been physical. Would have been a lot of shoving, a lot of mosh pitting, a lot of crowd surfing. Nowadays, the audience, we're all 40-somethings, Just a lot of mums and dads out on the town, like, we got a sitter. Thank you for the attempted applause break on there. That was nice. I'm a big fan of the attempted applause break. But 10 people are like, yeah, oh, we're the only ones. We'll stop then, we'll stop. Feel free. So the band, they take the stage, and no moshing happened. No moshing, no crowd surfing, no nothing. It was great, because I don't want to shove people anymore. I just want to watch the show, right? And about an hour into the show, there's a couple guys off to my right. They decided they wanted to start a mosh pit. These jerks are like, let's do it. And there was a man in front of me, and he was there with his wife and his daughter. I found out after it was like a family gathering to go see Alice in Chains, okay? And the dad gets bumped by one of these guys. Now, I bring this story up because this is the most dad thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is the most dad, like, peak dad. You can't get any more dad than this. He gets bumped by one of these guys. This is what he does. No! 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 Stop it! Stop it! We're not moshing! Knock it off! We're watching a concert! No moshing tonight! And you know what happened? No moshing. No moshing happened. Dad stopped a mosh pit. That is dad. That is peak dad. They were bummed out about it too. They're like, sorry, God. But I wanted to do some mosh pitting. Yeah. I don't know why I made him German. Just threw that in there for no reason at all.